It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination.
Yeah.
Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Hell I am. I'm working on my own here. Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right?
Right?
And you don't want that, do you?
No, I don't. Sorry, Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay, let's begin!
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, you go get him, man.
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
We're at his mercy right now. We have to play along.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list.
Because they couldn't cross the river.
Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
I'm your spokesperson now. You're using me just like you use Gonta to do your deeds. The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because they couldn't access the crime scene. He's silent. He doesn't even say anything.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list. And you know why, right?
Because he never logged back in after he got logged out. The reason why Kaito isn't a suspect. This is a chance to recover all my health.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out.
Congratulations, Kaito. You're exonerated.
Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
And he never went back in.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
He has been for this pretty much this entire trial, you know, Himiko.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off.
Because we can give each other alibis.
But what's the reason for that?
We have solid alibis.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right?
Which means Tsumugi couldn't have pushed Mew off the roof.
The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit.
I like that. I found out Gonto could have been the culprit by doing this exact deduction in my off-recording time. And now it's happening in the game. But then I was just like, it could, yeah, Gonta's the only person, but I had no idea why, and now look where we're at.
That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Or Mew slid herself off the roof somehow. Strangled herself.
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
He can't strangle Mew. Oh, sorry. It's the same thing, pretty much. Kokichi was Mew's target, so... Yeah, that's true, but there's a clearer reason regarding that. I need to face the truth. Everyone's lives are on the line. He couldn't have killed Mew.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
The only person left. Gonta.
Well, who is it?
You don't have to sound so smug about it.
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that!
Are you my lawyer?
This is all Kokichi's trap!
It's a trap, but it's too late. We're already coordinate. We were coordinate the moment he plugged the wrong cords in. There's only one suspect left. Only one person could have done this. this game, man. Gonta. I'm sorry, dude.
It's Gonta.
There's no one else.
Shuichi?
You...
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies!
Yes. I do want the truth. But it's not about how we arrived at this. You created this truth. You created this truth, Kokichi. So, I still blame you.
You Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Why the hell did you do this?
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
I don't even know how to answer the guy, man.
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy.
I bet it would have been for you.
But you forgot everything, so oh well.
Did you know he was going to forget everything? What was the extent of your plan? Did you knew you were going to choose Gonta? Did you knew he was going to unplug his memory cord? Or plug it into the wrong
culprit
place?
who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
If he remembered, he probably would have confessed straight away.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap.
Like I said, dude, we're already caught in this trap. It's been a long time since we've been caught in this trap.
I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
I need to know what exactly happened, otherwise I can't draw my comic.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions
You
to
want proof? I've got your proof.
Okay, Kaito, do it for us.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside.
And he was already on the ground floor, right?
And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi. Yeah, I know. We would have seen him running down the stairs, surely, and seen him out there. And he doesn't remember anything? Gonta, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gonta not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
But that's the thing. They were working together. Gonta could have killed Mew, gone downstairs. Kokichi's the one who pushes Mew's body into the wall.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
Kokichi's already said multiple times that he's been working together with Gonta.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof.
Unfortunately, that's my counter-argument here.
Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
No, you can't jump off the roof. The laws of physics still work in the virtual world.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough.
Unless you're talking about using the toilet paper as a rope to rappel down.
How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
There, I've already provided 2 examples how he could have been out. Not that I want to believe it.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
No, this is too happy. No, don't give me this hope before you take it away.
What? Really?
Oh no. I'm gonna crush his spirit, aren't I? It would have been so nice if that were the truth. I know, right, Shuichi? I know. If Kaito were right, and this horrible trial would just end. But...
No, that's wrong.
oh no, we even used our counter.
What? Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Yeah. All he had to do was tie the toilet paper around the telescope, right? Or something like that, to brace it.
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Gonta, you're the one who knows about ropes and everything. You helped us in the second case.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it.
I don't think Kaito's gonna listen to us right now.
But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
I'm a detective. I need to be neutral.
Kaito, please!
This is not about taking sides. This is about saving us all.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything, just in case I trigger him even more.
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Oh dear, we're about to go into an armament with our master, I guess? Or he's really my sidekick, isn't he? I can't doubt my detective work now. I want us all to survive. I can't back down. Oh, here we go. The ultimate astronaut.
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now?
Sorry, focusing again.
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all?
I do!
Damn it!
That's why this is so tragic!
Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
No, you need to wake
Why
up!
won't you believe Gonta?
Because
Why are you listening to
he's
Kokichi?
the only person who could have done it.
Aren't you my sidekick?
It's facts.
Wake up, Shuichi!
Man, my fingers are all
Why won't
sweaty,
you believe
so nervous,
Gonta?
and it's so hot.
Why? Damn it! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi
dear.
has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit?
Man, the
Still
tempo's
wanna
really picked up.
accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit! Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has
Oh no,
done
he's doing
to us!
that thing.
Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit?
Wow, I'm
Still
actually
wanna accuse
starting to
him,
get good at this, I think.
Keep saying
Oh, I say that as I
this,
screw
truth
things
that,
up.
but there's a reason
shit.
Gonta's not the... Damn it!
Final blow.
There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Toilet paper discovered outside of the mansion.
It ends here!
I just needed to phrase that
Damn
properly.
it!
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Oh, no. I don't think we'll ever know why you did it, Gonta.
The toilet paper?
Not unless Kokichi tells us, or Monokuma.
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body.
It was used to get down from the roof.
It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to.
The telescope already said this.
I know because I investigated the roof.
Did you? Then you have to know what he tied it to.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
You're stubborn too.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end!
No, There was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yeah. Yes. The place where the toilet paper was tied down. Sorry. I'm sorry.
There! The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there.
Binoculars, sorry, not telescope.
However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it.
Otherwise they wouldn't be able to retrieve the toilet paper. The toilet roll, that is.
And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down.
He'd be good at this.
But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
Of course you did.
Really?
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom.
You probably couldn't risk it.
Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
Us. Imagine if he had succeeded in putting it back into the bathroom. We never would have known. Huh. Oh no. Oh, this case, oh no.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
Is Gota's gonna get executed because of this?
The matter does appear to be settled.
It's...
It's Kokichi's fault. I'm sorry, dude.
So, it's true. Going to really kill Mew.
There must have been a good reason for it, I'm sure. Okay?
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
I had a suspicion that Kokichi made someone kill, but I thought it would only be like Kaito or Kibo. I didn't... Maybe I said Gonta once, I don't know, because Gonta's naive enough. But the fact that he chose Gonta out of everyone to do this, that is heinous.
But why did Gonta do such terrible thing?
I don't know, man.
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop.
Stop it.
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess,
It'll be a friend.
it's me. Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay?
And Kokichi can stay the hell out of it.
When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
I know I'm like ragging on Kokichi right now, but seriously though, he's an entertaining character. But man, he's really riled me up right now. Not in the way that Kyo riled me up, but just like, holy shit, he's fucking evil. Sorry, Goat man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My heart! Guys, my heart! It starts with us trying to get the headsets on. He listens to Himiko's advice about how to plug in the cords. Unfortunately, there's a miscommunication. He ends up plugging in, I guess, but he can't remember anything. I also plug in. Mew ends up putting the poison in Kokichi's pocket, then settling into her own seat. We all appear in the salon. Kokichi has his little plan, while Mew is sort of putting her own one into fruition. She goes to the chapel, gives us all certain instructions, like Kokichi, to go into the mansion, same with Kaido on the rooftop, and then she sets about doing her business by leaving these guys alone. She goes through the wall. Well, actually, she runs off and throws the bridge. This comic with all their avatars. Oh, goodness. Okay. You know what? Let's just sum this up. Wow, there's a lot of pages here. Okay. Bottle of poison. That goes here. Oh my gosh, this case, honestly, it's such a unique one and it's such a sad one. Toilet paper that doesn't tear. That's when she got killed. Here. Oh man, and he's just like some card-carrying villain and he's got a henchman. She's trying to touch... Oh my god. The cell phone. This was used to log out. Kaito. It would be here. I've unlocked map of the virtual world. Honestly, I don't know what to make of this case. It's just... It's so... sad. Map of the virtual world, that's all the way back here. Back up. Or this one, for example, lattice using like a sled. This one. Just... Gonta doesn't deserve this. Kaito Momoto logged out. Here. I'm sorry, Kaito. I just feel so bad. Everyone was looking up to me and now... Look at me. I look like a dick. Because I'm the one who outed Gonta. Miu smuggles in a hammer when she was planning to kill Kokichi. Here. Yeah, see? He probably offered himself up. And then Gonta just goes and kills her. What did he say? Why did Gonta do this? Threw the signboard into the river. Here. Which means we've unlocked everything else. Shuichi Saihara looking for the secret of the outside world. I was in the kitchen. Kaito Momota looking for the secret of the outside world. He was logged out. Well, he was investigating the roof, I guess, before he got logged out. Then the culprit looking for the secret of the outside world. Why do you have to give him that grin? I don't think he was evil or planning some sort of devious scheme. The binoculars and toilet paper. He used this to get out. Damn it. How did this happen? Tsuki Shirogane. She was investigating the dining hall. Which leaves us just with the blue cord on the right, red cord on the left. Here we go. The grand finale.
This is the truth of the case!
The truth of the case, guys!
The case began last night. After being convinced by Miu, we all logged in to the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device.
Oh man, that's all... I mean, this probably doesn't change the fact that Gonta killed Kokichi, but it doesn't help that he didn't remember it. Sorry, he didn't kill Kokichi, he killed Miu. He was working with Kokichi.
So, we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world.
But Gonta plugged the wrong
But
ones
the
in.
culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar.
How would you even feel? You committed a murder, you don't even remember it, and everyone's saying you did it. And you did do it, you just can't remember it. How screwed up would you feel?
As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world.
Like, I feel bad what's going on. Imagine how Gonta feels right now. So confused.
It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well.
Right, consciousness. Maybe some warped version of him logged into the world.
Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder.
I know, Shuichi had to voice it like that, oh my gosh.
But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one.
It really is like he's talking to Gonta. He's talking him through what happened.
Meanwhile, Miu was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal.
To murder Kokichi.
After Mew confirmed we were all logged in,
You might even say,
she took out the bottle of poison.
you might even say, if only she succeeded at this point.
And placed it on Kokichi's seat.
But he knew stuff like this was happening.
This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned.
Outplayed. He outplayed us all. He's a cunning genius.
Yes. The reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
We still don't know what the secret of the outside world
logged
is.
in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses.
Except she left out a couple of important rules.
She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall. But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world.
Yep.
However, one of us was able to see through her scheme.
Kokichi.
The very person Mew was trying to kill. Kokichi.
Instead of just, letting the jig be up and just avoid being killed. Nope, I'm just gonna make someone else kill her instead. Jeez, how diabolical.
Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case.
Oh no.
Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed.
And that just brings more pain to this all. He won't explain how he did it.
But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder.
It is 3v3. Oh, never mind, I was gonna say, we could 3 of us vote for Kokichi, 3 of us vote for Gonta, and then those 2 vote for whoever, but then they might screw up our plan, because they could vote as well. And then it ends up being 4 on one person.
Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel.
These avatars, though.
You had us split up to
So
try to
cute
find
looking.
some secret of the outside world.
Was there even a secret? Or was that all a lie too?
Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside.
And she runs off.
She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
And throws the bridge away. I should have known she was up to... I knew she was up to something. I didn't realize she was gonna try and kill Kokichi at the time.
Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river.
These comics have come a long way since the
This was
first
to
game, haven't
trick
they?
us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel.
Is that her swearing at us?
At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks.
Well, I thought something of it. I just didn't realize the extent of it.
That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues.
Oh, man.
Kokichi searched the salon.
That smug face.
Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room.
I love to hate him, you know? I love characters like him and Nagita. They're just, I don't know why, I find them fascinating. I know lots of people aren't fans of these kind of
I
characters.
searched the kitchen.
Precisely because of stuff like this that they do. You have to make a distinction. I wouldn't probably be friends with him in real life, but I really enjoy his character in this story.
And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion.
What?
Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel.
Look how suspicious she looks.
She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi.
Bzzz.
You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself.
She's basically like Shadowcat.
This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way.
Lucky time for you to spin around there. I feel bad for Tsumugi
When
because
she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone.
I always suspect her. She's like the Sonya Nevermind of this game for me, you know? Like, everyone suspects Sonya in Danganronpa 2, and it turns out she doesn't do anything bad at all. Unless you count her as being Ultimate Despair. In this game, she hasn't done anything bad. Yet.
She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out.
She really had this plan down to a T.
It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time.
Poor guy.
The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out, she was making him look the most suspicious. But her plan didn't go smoothly.
Nope. Hide.
Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew.
Why did you leave a hammer? He should have brought a gun.
While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind.
And killed her.
And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
So the toilet paper wouldn't tear. It's crazy to think. Imagine explaining this. In case 4, the culprit uses toilet paper to kill someone. And you're just like, what?
Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world.
But it all makes sense in context. Poor Mew, though. Still, she
After
was
the
planning
murder,
to murder.
Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof.
Look at him. He's just like a mastermind villain. Like, Gonta, you clean up, please. I'm going back down to the salon to make myself known and give myself an alibi.
He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion.
And then Gonta's just there like a henchman.
The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope.
Sending it through the wall. At least we did better
With
when
the
this...
body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof.
We did better in this case than in the previous one, I feel. Still a lot of mistakes to tidy up before the 5th and 6th trials, right?
It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
Because objects can't pass through the chapel wall.
That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other.
Yeah.
That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof.
Without getting spotted by us, because we naturally would have reacted to the sound.
Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen.
But did you know that it would go through the wall, Gonta? You couldn't have. You probably just wanted to get her off the roof and you couldn't risk her frictions rolling and then causing her to stay on the roof, right?
So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop.
Zzz.
They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof
It looks like an evil baby, you know?
and used it like a rope to climb down.
Like Boss Baby, but evil. AKA
Once the
Fuyiko,
culprit
right?
was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion.
Sure.
In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby.
And that was what also made me suspicious, was the fact that he was outside and he didn't see this toilet paper.
Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case, because the culprit doesn't remember.
This is just like Chiaki all over again, you know? We didn't know who the culprit is. The culprit didn't even know they were the culprit. Gonta. Oh no.
This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
The look on his face. It's breaking me.
Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
I can't think of anything else.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand. 'Cause Gonta not smart boy.
I know, dude. I know. It's okay.
But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right.
And he's not even fighting it. He's just like, I must have done it. If you're all saying I did it, then I must have done it. Even though I would never do it. You know?
Gonta, trust everyone.
Gonta.
Gonta, dude. I keep saying dude, man, because I'm just... That's what I do when I'm upset.
But why?
Kokichi won't tell us, the asshole. Ah, my eyes
Gonta
sting.
kill Mew. Forget everything. Gonta even think he not do anything bad. And then Gonta tried to blame someone else and make everyone suffer.
You didn't try to blame someone else. You just said it wasn't you.
Why?
It's not your fault.
Why Gonta do such terrible thing?
Kokichi, tell us. What did you do? I need to know. I need closure on this.
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's really not.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Oh wow, I don't think I've seen Tsumugi have an angry face.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him.
Then what happened?
Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
I mean, imagine if we were. Like, Monotaro lied about everything because Kokichi made him, because he made a deal with Monokuma or something like that.
For once, I wish that we were.
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending! It lacks the rush of previous voting times.
Doesn't have the rush, but it has the gut punch.
Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
I need to know what's going on.
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
This baby's gonna grow up without a dad.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby.
Unless Monofani dies, in which case, poor Monotaro will be all alone.
Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin!
Okay.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face-off! It's voting time!
But imagine if this was Kokichi's grand scheme. Should I vote for him anyway? I'm gonna do it. Just this once. Just to see what happens. Because, at the end of the day, I feel it was his fault.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Let us see. Two for Kokichi. Everyone else trusted my judgment and voted for Gonta.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I guess we'll see. Gonta. It's gonna be something bug related, which makes it 10 times worse because I hate bugs. Sorry, I don't mean to say that before you leave us, Gonta, but that's the truth. Wow. That was something. That was something. I didn't know who the killer was up until the intermission, and I started really thinking about it, and I was like, hang on, there's only one person who could have done this. And look where it got us. Fractured, torn down the middle, thanks to Kokichi. I'm glad I picked up on some things, like the virtual world's nature, like, quite early. But the killer, I was stumped until that intermission. And even then, we still don't know why he did this. We got both the back routes, which was pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. We found the hidden Monokuma. Hangman's Gambit. Suddenly, all of a sudden, I'm having trouble with it. I used to be fine with them. But now it's just... it's hard because of the way the phrases are. It's not normally just one word. It's like a phrase or something, and that's what makes it difficult. The scrum was fun, as it always is. Panic talk action, fun, just like it always is. Got better at the argument armament. That's cool. But oh my gosh, Kokichi. You son of a bitch. Explain now.
Absolutely right!
Gonta deserves an explanation. We all deserve an explanation, but no one more so than Gonta. Well, look at that! You voted correctly! Congratulations, you guys!
Let me hear your joyful voices!
Give yourselves a hand! Let me hear your joyful voices! How much longer? Oh, Smoogie.
Let me hear your joyful voices!
Why are you talking like that?
Damn.
Damn it! Why?
Wah!
Jeez! They're all just moping around! They should be happy for themselves! I know I'm super happy! Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare 6 names for the different colors.
Yay!
What? We're having sextuplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy!
And another thing.
Hey, Kokichi, you said this would liven things up. What gives, huh? Yeah, liven things up for him.
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game and the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator. That was just a lie.
Oh.
Oh, so it was just a lie?
What was that?
He just laughed it off?
Hey!
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that, but it's more like... how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, then let's have Gonta explain. You asshole, you know he doesn't remember.
Huh?
Gonta?
Please stop!
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to...
All right.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator.
Huh?
Now? I don't think Monokuma's gonna let us until he executes or punishes Gonta, which means Gonta will never know.
Because?
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? There's a fake one? Wait, what?
But...
going back to the virtual world is... There's a much easier way than that pain in the ass method. What?
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data.
Okay, good. At least he can be here to see what happened.
I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data.
Wait, what? Without plugging him in? This is giving credence to the theory that we are also in a new world.
Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
Alter ego Gonta? Really?
Alter ego?
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space. If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Well then, explain now.
Huh? What this? What happening?
Sorry, it's still recovering. My nose. It's hay fever, guys. I promise. Is this... Gonta? Is that... Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta not understand. Who this alter ego person?
now then.
See? It's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Will he tell us? Then... Other Gonta... Tell Gonta.
Why?
Why did Gonta kill Mew? Huh? Kill Mew? Why does other Gonta know about...
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh.
What happened?
Gonta.
Then... Gonta no could save everyone? You used his desire to save us all?
Huh?
Save everyone? Did you say that Mew was the mastermind or something?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone?
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight exosols. Gonta feel frustrated, cause Gonta no could do anything. Gonta, didn't I tell you not to do anything stupid? I know you can't hear me because I'm a real person and you're a game character, but you know, you're supposed to listen to me when I scream at the screen. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels.
Yeah.
Technically, they are the same person.
But...
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it. For everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it. Cause everyone else not want to. To what? Kill?
Gonta.
So, Gonta kill Mew. You thought that would be useful for us? Because we quote-unquote hated her? Or disliked her? You thought you were doing us a favor by killing her?
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Oh.
Jeez, Gonta's bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remember what happened at that time... No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink! I'll take that card key then. Kokichi used his lithe body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
Huh?
The card key. So you used it.
Yeah.
After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world. Really now?
What?
The outside world.
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Mew's plan. And it hit me. If I combine the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey,
Hey, now you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, and that explains why he met with Monokuma in the games room, because the library's right next door. That's only if the card key is for that library door. Then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again.
Huh?
Again.
in other words...
Let me chime in. The motive keycard that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, He didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me. But then Kokichi suggested that we reuse the motive.
Yeah.
He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. Are you saying... Continue. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Huh?
Memories of the outside world? In the flashback light. I figured there would be a flashback light in there. But then I was thinking more abstract.
What?
The secret of the outside world and the virtual world was about a flashback light?
You know?
And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Wait,
But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Oh?
You can't remember? Okay, fine.
You get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up the case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world. Where? How did you know where? Blah, 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 blah.
hey!
You even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
To tell you the truth,
Whoa, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it.
too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was. Oh, BS. Get out of town. Really? It's a little late for that.
Always messing around.
So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light? Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together. He found it straight away. But Gonta can watch Kokichi so he not do anything weird. Gonta, you're so sweet. But I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard? With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go. Wait, Kokichi! It's okay, leave it to Gonta. Gonta keep eye on Kokichi. And he was so happy to serve us then. I say serve us, but like help us.
Be.
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself? Yeah, he marked him.
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta. Not me.
Gonta!
After that, Gonta got taken to forest near mansion. Where was it hidden? Oh, right there. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We gotta tell everyone. Wait. Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? He almost told us all. I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. Protect everyone? Ugh, you played on him. Oh no.
How'd this happen?
And they're going to remember secret of outside world. And I suppose you're going to tell us before Monokuma bulldozes you or something, right? But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. What? Oh. Are we like lost spirits or something?
Well, that's...
In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
What?
No way!
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you're not tricked. 'Cause when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. What?
Huh?
What? Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gonta, agree. Academy that forced students to be part of Killing Game is hell. So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell. Outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside.
But...
And then, Kokichi, tell me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still not know. Does this mean you're not going to tell us to save us or protect us? Gonta, please! And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. You make it sound like he was doing us a favor. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone.
You get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more? So he was planning on getting away with the murder. All of us get executed because the Blacken survives, and he survives in this hell by himself. Is that what you're trying to say here, Kokichi? This is a sacrifice.
Hold on!
Wait a minute! I still don't get what's happening.
Um,
What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it.
Right?
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
please.
Answer, Gonta.
Sorry!
Gonta no can tell you. Gonta, if you want to help us, this is how you do it, okay?
Why?
Can't tell us. Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? I'm despairing right now. I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth?
But
But now we don't know any more than when we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the killing game Busters, right? Then, can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Mew's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight, where Mew and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here? Yeah, you're right. Oh man! I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Mew. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So, you figured it out. But there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh. Guess I'm in trouble now. I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. You wanted to escape. Of course you did, for selfish reasons. It's my duty as a genius inventor. So I can't afford to die here. Sorry. Gonta, so sorry. Locks the door. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me, too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But, this feels like Anakin Skywalker turning to the dark side, you know? I'm trying to save my wife, Padme. Oops, I killed her. And brought everyone to despair. Gonta, sorry. Gonta, so sorry, Mew. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be!
Gonta would never.
By the way,
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Huh?
What? Gonta's idea?
Gonta!
Before Gonta went to the roof, he happened to see Mew walk through the wall. Gonta tell Kokichi, and he think of everything else.
but...
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we made a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good? What's good about that? You're the worst! That's whole story. That's everything that happened. Oh, Gonta. Kokichi did... I mean... You did this because you were tricked. Kokichi. tricked you into the flashback light.
Well...
Who knows what would have happened? If you did remember, then maybe you wouldn't have been as cooperative after all. So in the end, you don't plan to tell us the secret of the outside world? We're gonna find out eventually, you know, Gonta. Please, just tell us now. Please.
Sorry!
Gonta, no can tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Mew. Gonta really did it.
Sorry!
Sorry, everyone. Gonta's so sorry. Gonta! But Gonta's plan to save everyone fail. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta is stupid. So stupid. How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Gentlemen don't kill, Gonta. Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything.
Huh?
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. At least, Gonta and I think so. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed Mew for that sake, you know. So are you saying you're going to just kill the first person as soon as we get out of here?
Don't screw around!
Suppose not, because we'll choose you as the culprit, and you'll die. Enough of your shit! You made him kill her!
Please stop!
No! Gonta is bad. Because Gonta killed someone. Gonta is murderer. It's true. Yes. Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true.
Sorry, everyone.
Gonta is sorry he failed everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry he make everyone suffer. Gonta's so sorry. We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore. You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? I mean, why didn't he just, like, render her immobile and then you take on the kill at the end, right? Strangle her until she's almost dead and then you whack her with the hammer and kill her. Why didn't you do that? Everyone hates me, so the role of villain is perfect for me.
I know that!
I know that already. It should have been my responsibility. But when I realized Mew was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world.
I suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I!
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could. See, now, he's lied so much. For all I know, he could be telling the truth here. But that's the trouble. I don't know. I have to assume he's lying again, because that's his nature.
That's enough!
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta to...
Please stop!
Stop. It's okay. Everyone, please. Don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Gonta, you... How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey, hey!
So, are we done yet? No, we're not, okay?
Huh?
What?
And another thing.
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the exciting stuff. Yes, the eagerly anticipated punishment time!
So am I!
Wait! If you're gonna punish him, then please, punish me too.
Huh?
Kokichi.
I know that!
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself. For everyone's sake. See, now, Kokichi could be genuine, or he could know that Gonta will always try and take up the mantle here. And sacrifice himself. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But...
Just Promise, Gonta, that everyone forgive each other and be friends. Okay? Alright. I promise.
Okay.
Alright. It's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara. Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have lots of gross, nasty bugs. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's coming, the baby.
Yeah?
Already? The contractions are speeding up. Any minute now.
Honey!
Quick, hold my hand.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Great, they're gonna give birth during his execution?
Gonta!
Wait, please! I don't want this! Don't go, Gonta!
No.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah. Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. It's okay to be scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset. He no could protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time!
Sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
Gonta. Love you all.
Gonta, idiot!
I'm so sorry for being stupid. No. Gonta, why? Why did this have to happen? Gonta, of all people. Sheriff Kuma? Wild West insecticide? Or maybe Monofani will die in childbirth here. Oh dear. Bugs. They're mechanical bugs, but still bugs. Gonta. Ah! Bug! Big bug! Oh great. Both the cubs are dead. And gigantic bug is on my screen. Get it off! Gonta. Oh gosh. I don't think I can watch this one. Ah! Oh. Oh gosh. Ugh. Oh my. Wow, that was something. God, I hate bugs. That's the worst execution by far. And now all the cubs are dead. All the cubs. It's just Monokuma now. Wow. Poo-hoo-hoo. Surprised? What a twist, huh?
Thrilling.
Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Dang it.
Ah, so sad. All that cuteness gone to waste.
Why?
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children?
Unbelievable.
Because lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
But how?
That's... why?
Got a minute?
Doesn't matter now. We don't have the time to give him attention.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later! There's 7 of us left. 7. Out of 16. Gonta!
Damn it.
Why did it turn out like this? Oh no. Shuichi's tearing up. Don't blame me, Gonta. I mean, Kaito, sorry. And I've just got Gonta on my mind.
Got a minute?
Hey, Kokichi. Why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it.
What was that?
I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gonta that far? Tell us now. I need to know. Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone, and I don't want to.
Huh?
You what?
I don't want to, stupid head.
Ugh. You dick. You absolute dick.
Kokichi!
Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying?
No, maybe a little, but I had my doubts.
You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta!
Exactly, you outed him as the culprit and, like, made fun of him and everything.
What?
Fake? Crying?
Because?
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. What? That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. He deserved the truth, but maybe... I don't know. Maybe it was better he died not being angry, I guess? See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What?
What?
Hey!
What do you mean, what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
Well, you know.
Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring!
Huh?
What are you...
Which means...
I gave Gonta an incentive, because I thought it would liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone like what Gonta did,
You really don't get
I
it.
wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that. Exactly, you wouldn't have outed Gonta. But then again, you said it was your revenge or whatever. You wanted us all to suffer or something.
Hey!
Then, why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot?
I care.
I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. If this is hell, he's Satan. Malice. His entire body. Nothing but raw and unfettered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted.
It certainly is.
The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, huh?
And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others!
You?
Seriously? Who the hell do you think you are?
Then...
So, for your own entertainment, you sacrificed Mew and Gonta?
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money, right, Maki Roll?
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Maki Roll.
Do you want to die?
He looks so much better with a scowl on your face, Maki Roll. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... Mew and Gonta wouldn't have died such meaningless deaths.
Don't screw around.
Meaningless deaths? Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. Oh, dear. A dull thud resounded through our skulls. Just one punch? Oh.
Oops, sorry. I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Kaito!
You?
By the way, Kaito, is it just me? Or are you way slower?
Because he's sick.
Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
You just know everything about us, about everything. He's the only one who's actively hunting and searching for information, for clues, to know our nuances, to know our weaknesses. That's how he can play us so well, like a damn fiddle, as Kazuhiro Miller would say.
Kaito!
Are you okay? Kaito kept coming at him, and Maki glared at Kokichi with piercing eyes. Oh dear. It's gonna escalate real quickly.
Got a minute?
For someone who claims to be bad at fighting. You were pretty agile just now. And you believed a lie like that?
You bastard.
Oh my gosh. You really want to die, don't you? Maki, this is an amazing sprite.
Let's have more fun.
Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito?
Maki.
No, Maki! What am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. Just the way that sentence comes up. What's happening? No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side.
Right?
Kaito, are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder?
Sorry.
My MP's at 0, so I can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Hey, why are you also worried about this pathetic guy?
That's wrong.
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi. What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants to be around you. You're alone, Kokichi. And you always will be. You're talking about friends? Friends don't make this game more entertaining.
Oh, man.
Jeez. Boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore. But I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me. Kokichi spat out those words, then left the room. We all need to use the elevator, you know. Kaito, are you okay, dude?
Kaito!
Are you okay? Oh no, he's in a bad state.
Huh?
Hey, Kaito,
Hey!
you don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What?
Did you hit your head or something? I'm okay. It's fine.
Okay?
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and... I said I'm fine. Kaito tried to get up, but... Kaito doubled over. His knees gave out, and he collapsed hard. Oh no. Cat's out of the bag now.
What?
Kaito?
What's happening?
Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
It's getting worse and worse and worse.
Come on.
What is it?
Don't freak out over this.
I can't help it.
It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
A cold? Are you serious? A cold?
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom.
It's not.
You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill.
Can you let us help you at least? What's wrong?
I just coughed too much and cut my throat or something. I don't know.
How's that even possible? As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet. Yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito!
Okay, I'll go with...
Shut
Don't
up!
follow me!
Huh?
What? I can walk on my own. I don't need your help, Shuichi. Great, he hates us. Kaito staggered off. Is there multiple elevators here? Guys. Oh man, everyone's got this despair look in their eye.
Well...
I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapses on the way. Go for it, Maki. I'm sure you'll help. You'll appreciate your help more than you'll appreciate mine right now. Right. We'll leave it to you then. Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaido was just stressed out is all. Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. I wanted us all to survive. And I wanted it so damn bad. I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? By trying to survive, we're just playing this stupid game. Just like Kokichi. Don't say you want to die, Shuichi.
Damn it!
We need to work harder. We need to find a way out. We've been slacking off.
It's almost time.
For what?
Yeah, it's almost time. This should be enough.
So many graphics in this trial ending here.
I'll end it. Now is the time.
To kill.
I'll end this killing game.
The last time someone said that, everything went to the toilet. And that face does not comfort me. I knew it! I freaking knew it. That's what it says. This world is mine, Kokichi Oma. I freaking knew it! Only at the very end, when they gave me the most clues. Live and let the languid world live. We lost Gonta, and we lost Mew, and Kokichi has gone off the rails. Even though I don't think he was properly secured to them in the first place. Virtual remake. Empty insect cage. All that's left of Gonta. What the heck is Chapter 5 going to bring?